Hello everyone, and welcome to my guide for the side quests of the special assignment, Contract, Trouble in the Ancient Forest. That's of course the new Witcher quest, and I'm going to assume that you already know everything about the main objective of that quest. If not, go play through it yourself, or you can watch me play through it here. The two side quests for this special assignment are easy, except there is a pretty time-consuming prerequisite for one of them. In fact, I had to spend about 4 hours of grinding expeditions in order to meet that prerequisite. And I'm guessing a solid chunk of you have clicked on this video because you're not sure what it is, so let's talk about it. In the new Witcher quest, you're going to find a red Gajalaka Doodle just outside of the northwest camp in Ancient Forest. I'll show you on screen where it is so you don't miss it.
Inscription of some kind. Can't decipher it. Member of the commission might be able to.
There's actually more than one doodle in the map, but you only need one of them, so don't worry about collecting all of them. After you've collected it, you then run off to the Lynian Researcher, and I'll show you the path to him as well. He's not hidden or anything. In fact, you can actually open your map and just mark his location after you've collected one of the doodles. Now here's the deal, he's either going to tell you that he does have time to translate the Gajalaka Doodles, and at that point he'll send you off to the next part of the quest, or, more likely, he's going to tell you that he's too busy, and then you're going to automatically fail that side quest. I'm in a good spot to kind of share with you some of my findings because I was really far behind on this prerequisite. In fact, you guys in the comment section point this out to me all the time. There's two parts to it. First, you have to have finished collecting the Palico gear. It could be the case that maybe you only need the Molotov, I think I said that right, cocktail, because that's the equipment you earn after talking with the Gajalaka Chief, okay? See, I didn't test to see if the side quest would continue to fail after each piece of gear that I unlocked. I had like 3 pieces of gear to unlock. So I just unlocked them all today, and I checked with the Lynian Researcher after I finished doing that, who still proceeded to fail my side quest. The next thing I did was I started going out into expeditions to increase my unity with the Gajalakas and the Grimalkines? It might be Grimalkines. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Anyways, I farmed monsters in expeditions for a while, leveling up my unity with them, right? The first thing you would have to do is you'd have to run off, you'd have to find them on the map, have them join your party, and then you'd go farm the monsters, right? When I finally got too tired of doing this, I went back to the Lynian Researcher in the Witcher quest and tried to get the side quest one last time, and he passed it. I can tell you, when I did this, none of my Grimalkine groups were below 2, and my Gajalaka unity was at 4. Note that every time you go out on an expedition, you seem to get a random group that corresponds to the Palico gear that you've unlocked. Like there's Protectors, there's Bug Catchers, there's the Gajalaka. Each of these groups have their own individual level. If you were as far behind as I was, this is what I would do to try to get to the sub-quest unlocked as fast as possible. Try to unlock the Molotov cocktail first, and then go out on an expedition until it randomly gives you friendly Gajalakas, right? So once again, you'll go out onto the expedition, you'll open your map, you'll look for the little, the little icon that shows you friendly not Palicos, friendly Grimalkine, I suppose. Yeah, I'll show friendly Grimalkine, and you'll travel to that, and you'll see their group, and if you're lucky, it's the Gajalakas. If it's not, you start a different expedition and try it again. After you've found some friendly Gajalaka, have your Palico talk to them. All you gotta do is walk around them until they talk, and then after they've talked, go farm up some monsters. Kill a few monsters. You can kill, you can even kill like are they pronounced Vespioids or Vespoids? You can kill a few of those, you can kill Barnos, all these names, I never used them. Just kill some monsters, and when you leave the expedition, your unity is going to level up with the Gajalakas. Try to do that until you get them to maybe level 2. Once you've leveled your Gajalaka unity to level 2, At that point, I would go back into the Witcher quest and see if you can pass the prerequisite for that side quest. If he's still not giving you the side quest, I would assume at that point that perhaps you do have to unlock all of the Palico gear, perhaps you do have to level up all of the Grimalkine, apparently not to level 5, but maybe to level 2, okay? So that's what I would do if you're trying to unlock this. We'll find out the exact prerequisites if we all work on this together and some of you report back at exactly what point it did become available. So for me, it was after I unlocked all the Palico gear, and after I leveled up my Gajalakas and my Grimalkines. Okay, assuming that the Lynian Researcher has told you that he can now help because you've met the prerequisites, you're going to be given an easy side quest where you need to find the Gajalaka Chief and beat the crap out of him. He's been possessed by the Leshen. So in order to do this, your first stop is to go to the Rathalos nest at the top of the map.
This is it, all right.
Where you're going to kill a bunch of Gajalakas. It's really pretty easy. This will be followed by a brief conversation, and then you head off to an area underneath the Anjanath nest in section 13 of the map. And you'll find the chief with 2 more Gajalakas. He actually looks really crazy. Just beat him up and you're done. Try not to die like I did. If you die, it's going to be a big waste of time. It doesn't seem like you can die, but if you get lazy enough and distracted enough, you can die. Once the chief has been defeated and you get the cutscene, the side quest is complete. This side quest will later reward you with more help from 2 more Gajalaka tribes. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds like a good thing. Side quest number 2 is much more tricky in my opinion. Going back to the main quest, there's the researcher that you have to save from the roots. Right next to him is a Pukei Pukei that can also be saved from the roots. You have to move over to the side to find him.
Seems. Hopefully whoever left these footprints was luckier. Monster, in pretty bad shape, but still breathing.
After you release the monster, it later joins you in the last stage of the Leshen fight. What makes this difficult is that now you have to fight the Leshen without letting Pukei Pukei die. If he dies, the side quest will fail. One of the most useful tips for getting this side quest done on your first try is to go into the community chest before you fight the Leshen and pick up the 3 extra life powders sitting in the community chest, as well as anything else you want out of the box like the max potions or maybe the paralysis throwing knives. Those are pretty nice. This means you're going to have a total of 6 life powders. Save them all for the last part of the Leshen fight and use them to actually heal the friendly Pukei Pukei. His health bar will actually be shown as if he was your teammate, so you can see how close he is to dying. Other than using the life powders, try not to stand too close to Pukei Pukei would be my other advice, because if you do, the Leshen's attacks are going to hit him and you together, and that's going to hurt Pukei Pukei pretty badly. It's actually not a bad idea to just let one of the Jagras that the Leshen is constantly summoning in the Jagras, right? You can get rid of them quickly with your Igni sign, but maybe leave one alive and just let him and Pukei Pukei duke it out to the side. The Jagras doesn't really deal any damage. It's the Leshen's the one who deals all the damage. So let Pukie Pukie and the Jagras be off to the side, and then you run off to the other side and fight the Leshen 1v1, right? And this will protect Pukie Pukie from taking much damage. If you defeat the Leshen with Pukie Pukie still alive, he's going to fly off, and then he's going to come back in a cutscene just before you leave into the portal. I'm going to go ahead and not show you the cutscene so that you can watch it on your own when you complete the side quest. Finally, you'll also get a guaranteed attack boost decoration from completing this side quest, so who says Capcom is not a generous god? Alright, and that is my complete guide for the side quests in Trouble in the Ancient Forest. If you have any questions or any tips that you would like to share, please do it in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.